Hello, and welcome to Needs More Subs. This is the live stream for Thursday, March 28th of 2019. Our awesome expanding list, which, by the way, has recently gotten a big upgrade. We'll show you a bit more about that on the program today, which will be live in about 10 minutes. Thursday is the day of the week where we look at the channels that have been added to that awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels, including this week. On Monday, we added Photo Fin. And on Tuesday, we added the Jurassic Coast Trust. On Tuesdays we add a little bit of a smaller one. Jurassic Coast Trust has got 52 subscribers, and you can check them out and see if you want to add to that. On Wednesdays, we add a little bit of a bigger, smaller, medium one, and on that day, we added Mr. Jack Rackham, teaching us awesome stuff about history with those very funny, very quality, very interesting videos there. And today, Thursday, in about, 9-ish kind of minutes or so, we will be adding Thomas Strobel to the awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels. Thank you very much, Christopher Mast over at Legion of Weirdos, for helping us to this bit of awesomeness. And today on the program is the day where we vote for which channel will be added tomorrow. And we have 3 possibilities. 2 new possibilities are iJazz Movies or Handy Hudsonite. And one possibility is a returning challenger, Razvan Fitness. Very cool. All of that and more coming up on our program today. Be seeing you in a bit.
Hi, it's Justin from Justin Boulevard. I do outdoor vlogs, and I enjoy making music, especially singing on the Smeel app. Hope you enjoy music as much as I do.
Hey there, if you have a Twitter account, we like to strongly encourage you to follow us, NeedsMoreSubs on Twitter. Yes, we are a YouTube channel about smaller YouTube channels, but also a lot of the stuff that we do, a lot of what we try when we try to keep in contact with you all and all that, we mostly do it over on Twitter, so that's a good place to keep track of us.
Well, hey, what's up, losers? I'm Uncle Dan, aka the Evil Unicorn. I'm a lot smarter than you are. I'm a lot better than you are. I'm still Uncle Dan. My channel is about, remember when you were a kid and you made fun of the special needs kid or the kid that had a little things wrong with him? Yeah, I'm kind of bringing that back to you.
Hey, I'm Scar, and I make comedy videos with my character. I try to talk about funny or interesting things. The goal with my videos is to make them entertaining. And that's it. Thank you so much for having me. Have an easy day.
This right here is some of our website, NeedsMoreSubs.com. If you direct your attention to the About tab, there's a new thing in the About tab, which is called our social media. And you can find our YouTube channel. You probably already found that. You can find our Twitter. That's important. And you can find, we talk about the forum, which is very cool. You can go check that out also. Looking down a little bit lower, you see our Bandcamp, where you could buy our music, which helps us out a lot. And you can see our SoundCloud. The music that you're listening to right now was generated. We made this Tuesday on our live stream, and it's already up there on the SoundCloud. And also, I wanted to point out that if you ever go back and listen to these songs on the SoundCloud, they sound a lot better. In fact, they sound like they sound to me while I'm making them. I don't know why they don't come across the live stream that good. Sound a little tinny, a little thin, Yeah, I don't know, something's getting lost in translation. But if you want to hear it in the crystal clear sound quality that I hear it in, then you just direct yourself over to our Needs More Subs SoundCloud there, and you can listen back to the music that we made using your suggestions and see your title that you picked and everything. It's very cool. Highly recommend that you do that. SoundCloud, some crazy URL that I can't even say the URL to, but you just direct yourself over to NeedsMoreSubs.com and find the About tab.
Oh, we're recording. Hi guys, it's Jossie from the Jossie Class channel. Okay, see you later.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to the pre-stream. This is not our live stream, actually. This is just the pre-recorded stuff that happens before our live stream.
Hi, my name's Tima Lally. On my children's channel, we learn all about good character. We celebrate children as they learn about manners and friendship, along with these characters from Taradiddle Forest.
Hi everybody, I'm Weird Heather, fitness blogger and all-purpose weirdo. So on my channel, I document the highs, the lows, and the unflattering angles we all experience when we're trying to get fit.
Hey, on Thursdays on the pre-stream here, I like to take a little look at what is in my watch later list. Take a little pre-screen of what we're going to be watching. We watch a lot of videos here and Needs More Subs. We're going to be watching some of these. Animator has stop-motion animation blinks to bring characters to life. I'm going to check that out for a few minutes. Heather Austin, the Professor Heather Austin, what not to say in a job interview, 4 things that you should not say. Okay, and also, that T-Cat has a new video. Probably gonna check that out real soon. Couch Co-op from T-Cat. Yes, that's only a minute. I feel like I should just go watch that right now. I'm gonna not do that. How to repair a ceiling crack. DIY drywall repair. Crack is gone forever, says the thumbnail. Paul Peck. I actually have some ceiling cracks somewhere, and I would like them to be gone forever, actually. And Article 13 passed on the 26th of March. Now what? What now? Cartoon Dat has a new video. Gonna be watching that there. And Jamie Hughes, movie reviewer on Awesome Expanding List, has a review of Us, or a review of the trailer, or some movie news info or something. Alright, so type any of those into your YouTube search bar if you want to look for any of those. Us movie review, Article 13 passed, yeah. Cool videos to check out, brand new, hot off the presses. Get them while they're hot.
Hi, my name is Patty Broussard, and I am the array artist. I'm like a human music box. You'll find me here on YouTube sitting behind this very strange instrument. It's called the Aweome, and the sound is just magical. I would love for you to stop on by my channel, grab some headphones, and throw them on and just de-stress. Hope to see you there. Take care.
Hi everybody, I'm Weird Heather, fitness blogger and all-purpose weirdo. So on my channel, I document the highs, the lows, and the unflattering angles we all experience when we're trying to get fit.
I am That's all you really need to know. Cool. Hello, and welcome to Needs More Subs live stream for a Thursday, the 28th of March. It's almost not even March, it's almost April. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna make a drum beat. I need a little volume on these drums. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, and next step, do the next step next. Stream archives. Oh, welcome to the 56th broadcast of Needs More Subs live stream here on the YouTubes. I am going to find us so that I can see who is joining us here this fine morning. I need my YouTube. Coming up in very short order is what is called the Inception screen. It is a screen within a screen within a screen within a dream. There it is, there we are. Hello to all you beautiful folks. Patty Broussard, array artist, showing up here in the chat. Cheers to the chat. This is Needy Mug, sponsored by Susan's Creative Needy Mug, chalice of pristine waters. Thank you, Susan's Creative, for that. Patty Broussard is the array artist, and she is also our patron saint of music here on Needs More Subs. This is Thursday, the 28th of March, where Thursdays we look at the awesome expanding channels that are added to our awesome expanding list of channels, and that awesome expanding list has recently been upgraded. If you go over to NeedsMoreSubs.com, you see that there are new things coming up all the time. Let me hook us up with some bass here. You are cordially invited to get your tap shoes and do any kind of dancing that you feel called to do. This Needs More Subs live broadcast is intended to facilitate that sort of thing, so definitely far be it from us to impede that sort of thing. Last week I took a week off, and one of the first things that I did is I just sort of went to sleep. Because I was like a little bit, I had been needing a break for a while, and I just sort of rested. But then when I woke up from that, started drawing some cool pictures, Here's a picture of us, the whole gang and the crew there. That's gonna be a good one when we add some color to that. Here's a picture of me. I kind of look kind of confuddled. I don't know. I'm confused about why I was so confused during that. Thank you very much to the 3 thumbs upsers already. We got 3 thumbs. I'm gonna add a 4th one. Then. Yes, indeed. Soliciting any kind of musical instrument. I know we had one left over from Tuesday. We never got a chance to hook up the cowbell, and Jimalali had asked for some. So let me see if I can find any. Not sure why these things make it so hard to find some good cowbell. I mean, it's highly in demand. Hey, welcome to the stream there, Budget Bushcraft. Welcome to the stream, 3D Plastic Fantasy. Good to see you folks. I'm going to have to make sure that I really find some cowbell and really put it somewhere easy to find so that I never ever have this problem again. In the meantime, they make piano very easy to find. Oh, I need a kazoo. That's Oh, let me, hang on 1 second, I gotta write that down, that I need a kazoo. Okay, we will be getting some kazoo in very short order. I don't have that right this second. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then I'm going to put in some of the old standby, For right now, this is the best cowbell that I can find. It is unsatisfying, I admit, but it's what we have for right this second. going out to Greg Simonez and Jimalali. I'm apologizing if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Greg Simonez. So, programming note that it is with a heavy heart that I really hate to do this. Some people say I really hate to do this when they don't really mean that they really hate to do something, but I really, I have just come back from taking a week off, and I am afraid that I need to take another week off because the thing that I needed to do in my week off, which was catch up on a whole bunch of videos that I needed to make, was actually what I did not do. But I did do something that I needed to do even more than make a lot of videos. But ironically, the thing that I did that I needed to do even more, which was to get a database going over on our website, has made it so that I even more need to do videos, because there was a whole bunch of videos that I needed to do that I could not do until I got to that task, and I wasn't really expecting to get to that task. I am very, very happy and excited and gratified that I did finally get that database that I have been desiring for a very, very, very long time. But now it has made my being behind on videos problem twice as bad, because now there's like 20 videos that I need to do. And I very much thought, I said to myself, yeah, you could probably do it all. You know, you could still do the live streams next week and make a bunch of videos and queue up a bunch of channels. And oh, by the way, the 1-year anniversary of NeedsMoreSubs on YouTube is coming up, and I would like to make a special video for that, and I could probably do that too at the same time. And then I thought, that's not realistic there, Needy. Somewhere about like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, as I was doing a lot of laundry, I have a lot of these Captain Needy costumes, and I don't know what happened, how they all ended up in the dirty clothes, but I was down to the wire there on the laundry. And as I was washing all these superhero costumes last night about 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to get the brand new random function, which finally did work this morning, but would not work last night while I kept trying to debug it. I just realized that I just had a break, and I need another break. So next week we will be also not live broadcasting on Tuesday and Thursday. I really hate to not do that. Especially because I very much like these live broadcasts and hanging out with all of you. And also, I hate to kill momentum. But if you're gonna kill momentum, you should at least, kill momentum while you don't got any. Yes, I definitely need to be making these videos. There's a whole lot of leveling up and really cool things that I need to make videos about, and I gotta take next week and really do those and make those. And also there's a special project that I would like to do for the 1-year anniversary of NeedsMoreSubs on YouTube, and I really, really do want to do a little something special for that. And if anybody out there in this listening audience would like to help me with that, just talk to me backstage, because I would love to incorporate and let as many of you as would like to be part of it be a part of it. Happy birthday very much to Justin Bennett. Happy birthday very much, Justin Bennett. Belated a little bit. We got a show to do, and we're going to do it in just a minute after we play a little something for Justin. These songs that we're making here live on the show, these go up on our SoundCloud, which can be found on our website. You can find the link over to our SoundCloud. And when you go over on the SoundCloud, they sound even better than they sound here live. And here live, they don't really always sound that great. I listen back to the live streams regularly, and sometimes I'm like, wow, that really doesn't sound, when I was here, like when I'm hearing it through my ear hole, it sounds great. But then sometimes back over the live broadcast, I don't know. Sometimes the levels are a little bit wrong. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this here is for Mr. Justin Bennett. Hey, welcome to the stream. Ask questions, try things. How are you today? So I didn't get any of that recorded into the recording. I'm going to put some trumpet. It might not necessarily be the happy birthday again, but I'm going to put some trumpet in the recording. And as I do that, I need for you folks to do me a favor and tell me what this song is called. We need a title for when we put this up on the SoundCloud. I'm not sure whether or not It's Real Funky was intended as a song title, but that's the first one that I've seen that would be a serviceable title, and so we're going to take that as our first suggestion. And with that, we will get into the awesome expanding channels that we've been adding to the awesome expanding list here on this week. Awesome expanding channels get added there on our Twitter. Here is that very same aforementioned Twitter. And here is Monday. The channel that we added Monday is called PhotoFin. PhotoFin's description says, "Hi guys, my name is Finn. I'm a 14-year-old kid that loves to make vlog reviews and films. I love to take photos. Coffee is the best. And let's check out the channel." I'm really hoping that that's a title suggestion. It's Really Funky, So Dance. I think that might be the title of this song. age advancement anthem. That is well worded. Here is the YouTube channel of PhotoFin, 315 subscribers and counting. PhotoFin, he's got the very, very nice thumbnails here on this channel. Let's take a look at a video. This one's called Best Dirt Cheap Microphone for Vlogging 2019. Let's see a little bit of that.
But can be quite expensive. So, like story and lighting, audio is huge in filmmaking, but can be quite expensive. So today I'm going to be going over what I believe to be the best microphone under $30. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is PhotoFin, and on this channel I make weekly videos about camera tips and tech reviews, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe. Today we're going to be looking at unboxing and doing some tests and a review of the best mic under $30 for not only vlogging, but also for doing things like interviews and shooting in a studio like I am right now. Right off the bat, the microphone I'm going to be going over today is the Takstar SGC598, and the links to this microphone are going to be in the description below, as well as a few other accessories I'm going to be talking about. Go check those out after the video. The microphone itself comes in on Amazon.com for only $26, so that's particularly cheap for a microphone. And you might think, oh, it's that cheap, it's not going to sound good, but believe it or not, after doing some tests and hearing the audio, it sounds pretty good. When you first get the microphone and you see the box, it does have Chinese writing on it because this microphone is from China, so you might think that it's really cheap and is junk again, but no, the sound quality is great, and like I said, we're gonna get into some tests later so you'll be able to hear how it sounds. The first thing you see when you open the box is a nice little bag for carrying the microphone itself. I personally probably wouldn't use that very much since I'm mostly here in my studio all the time, but depending on what you're doing, it might be handy. Next thing you'll see are the instructions in the user's manual, so if you ever need to know anything extra about the microphone, you can go there and refer to that. After you pull the foam off, you will see the microphone itself, and take that out and have a good look. My first impressions when I took it out were that the microphone itself kind of felt good. It was kind of heavy and overall didn't feel all that cheap. But really where the quality in this microphone lies is the sound, which is its main purpose. So like I've already...
There you go. That is a little bit of what goes on over on PhotoFin. I'm looking for the link here of if you want to watch the rest of this video, seeing if I can peek around the corner of my camera and get the link and bring it back to us. Where's us? There you go. That's a link to the rest of that video, to the whole thing in its entirety. Here at NeedsMoreSubs, we don't have the greatest video quality, we don't have the greatest audio quality, but that's okay, because we're just here to give you a preview. We give you a sense of what's out there, and then you go watch it on your own equipment, where it can be as quality as, as quality as quality can be. So, heading back to our Twitter, let's see here. There had to be something that we added on a Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we have a new thing where we are adding a smaller one. On Wednesdays, we add a bigger, smaller one. On Tuesdays, we add something that has fewer than 100 subscribers, if we can find it, and we can find it. So, here is a YouTube channel that has less than 100 subscribers. It's called Jurassic Coast Trust. It is the official YouTube channel for the Jurassic Coast Trust, responsible for maintaining the Jurassic Coast World Heritage Site, which is a physical site in the world in southern England, where if you are in southern England, you can go visit it. here's a little sample of what goes on at the Jurassic Coast Trust website, or YouTube channel.
And now we are on the microphone again.
Hi,
with
this is
Hackstar
Angela with the Jurassic Coast Trust. Now, of course, when you come to Chesil Beach, the highlight is, of course, getting up onto the beach itself. And there's a boardwalk behind me that kind of gets you over a little stream that feeds into the Fleet Lagoon. And then it's quite a challenging walk up onto the beach itself. The boardwalk itself is really accessible for wheelchair users, but also for anybody that has a buggy or a pushchair. It's a really great way just to kind of get a sense of the beach itself and just to get wonderful views over the Fleet Lagoon. It's not too far to walk, but you still feel like you're in touch with nature. Once you're over the boardwalk, then you have a chance to actually get up onto the top of Chesil Beach itself. I'm going to start walking so you can hear my feet crunching on top of these pebbles. There's billions of them, so many as far as the eye can see. Chesil Beach is such a fascinating feature. It's about 17 miles long and it stretches all the way from West Bay to Portland behind me. It's a barrier beach, which means that the body of water trapped behind it is a lagoon, and it's actually known locally as the Fleet Lagoon. Now, Chesil Beach formed about 7,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age. As the water was packed and locked into those massive ice sheets covering the British Isles, sea levels were much lower. But these streams that were crisscrossing the land in front of the ice caps were depositing all sorts of sands and gravels into the seas that were bordering our land. Now, as sea levels rose, they picked up those gravels and started to push them onshore. And as sea levels continued to rise, these gravels that were being pushed onshore were basically jutted up against the landscape. And this is what formed Chesil Beach. I think this is such a great place for a kind of post-Christmas walk because the air is so bracing, it's so fresh, and it's so natural, it's so vast. I just love the sheer scale of it all. It really is a fantastic place to come and share with your family during this festive season. Why not join the Jurassic Coast Trust and help to protect and conserve this incredible coastline?
There you go, the good doctor that is the tour guide that takes you around the Jurassic Coast Trust. I will have a link for that in 1 second coming up in the chat. There is a link with no context, but it is the link to the YouTube video we were just looking at moments ago. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to the chat. How are you all doing? I'm going to take a second to catch up to the chat and queue up whatever the next instrument is. If anybody has any suggestions, we can go in an instrument direction. Uh, 3D Plastic Fantasy, YouTube channels that have more than 1,500 subscribers take a little while to get listed sometimes. There's a pretty big queue there for those kinds, and but we're always happy to take a look at any channel. So if you send a link, we will definitely look at it. Studio Geek, I am not sure when your channel or any particular channel is going to be added to the list unless it's in process of, unless it's queued up and I have an exact date on it. Yeah, I don't always know. I do know that when I have gone over to your channel and watched your awesome instrumentation and your stage screen personality, I very much enjoy your channel over there. Bidding fond adieu to ask questions, try things. Enjoy your day, please, sir. And Justin Bennett, you and I, we definitely need to do a collaboration thing. I am very eager to help facilitate that in any way that I can. I do believe that I can send some pixel art that might make your job a lot easier, and you can send me some stuff that we can put into some stuff, and then some stuff can happen. I did a hand gesture, and then I was going to do the same hand gesture on camera, and then I realized that I only have one glove. Not because I lost my glove this time, I know where it is, but I just, I don't know, I'm a mess over here in this place. So, a little sense of the chat, would we like to look at the bigger one, the bigger, smaller, medium, mid-size one from Wednesday, or would we like to go to voting our passions for tomorrow's, we're going to do both of those things, but which one would you guys like to do first? Thank you for that link, 3D Plastic Fantasy. I will be checking that out. And thank you for all the people who dropped links on Tuesday. That was a bunch of really cool videos to go back and watch. While I was rewatching the broadcast, I go and watch those links that people pop in the chat. And there were some good ones on Tuesday. Thank you for those. Oh, I appreciate that, Justin Bennett, but please don't even underestimate how badly I want to do pixel art. You just don't understand. I go around the YouTubes and go around DeviantArt and go in these art places where people are doing art things, and then whenever I see like the voxel artists or the pixel artists, I'm like, I could do that, I want to do that, and yeah, you know, my squirrel brain gets sidetracked, and it has a lot of things that it wants to do, and that would be just the excuse that I need to get into doing some pixel art. So, yeah, please don't take that away from me. So, I'm looking for an instrument. I'm going to find an instrument to add something to this music. I'm going to put this back in there. I'm going to take this out for a second, and I'm also, while I'm doing that, let me know. Do we want to do the voting, or do we want to look at Wednesday's channel? Here is a little bit of a fluty, recordery kind of a sound. This is for our good friend Joy Stewart. I'm dedicating this to her just because. Hey, Tammy Lives, are you going live today? Is this a day for your live broadcast? If so, feel free to pop a link to that into our chat. So I see a request to do the voting, and that would be a great thing to do. This is around the time where we do the voting, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine time to do voting. Voting with our passions. Tammy likes to. She seems to sense. She senses time for passion. She's like, oh, someone needs some passions somewhere. I must bring my passions. And so, yes, it's time to vote with our passions. We have 3 possibilities. And as I was starting to say on Tuesday, we have a little bit of a slight format change. We will from now on be doing 2 new ones all the time. We will not have any more where it's like all 3 returning challengers or anything like that. We will always have at least 2 new ones, and we will have 1 returning challenger. And also the returning challengers, they won't always keep coming back and back and back and back because that gets a little bit unwieldy. So if they do not make it, then I will sort of assess things and see whether they need to be put back into the returning challenger queue to try again another day, or whether they almost made it and maybe I should just list them and put them on the thing, or whether there was really no interest in them and then I should just take them out of there and keep the returning challenger list from becoming too crazy. Yeah, so it goes a little something like that. We have 3 possibilities for this week. And I even managed to leave the tabs open for them, so I don't even have to track them down or anything. One possibility that we have is called iJazz Movies. iJazz Movies has the 131 subscribers on YouTube. The About section here, it says, "Hello everyone, I'm iJazz Afzal, and welcome to my channel. I started this channel to document and share my outdoor adventures. As I progressed, my scope changed from sharing sample clips to making them more appealing. Lately, I'm doing vlog-style videos, which includes outdoor activities, gear and app reviews, cinematic storytelling." Okay, let's see some of what that looks like in action. Latest video is called Cheering at LA Marathon 2019, and it goes a little something like this. Very, very cool there. That is a little bit of iJazz. Second possibility is called Handy Hudsonite. There are 456 subscribers on this YouTube channel. The About section says, DIY tips and reviews for tech, auto, and home projects. Handy and useful advice to get the job done. Short and sweet, and the videos go a little bit something like this.
Video thumbnails are one of the most important elements of getting people to watch your video. Apart from the video title, thumbnails are what engage people's eyes to be able to click on your video to watch the content. So how do you make a thumbnail that engages people and tells them what your video is about and supports the title? I'm going to show you how I make my thumbnails in Adobe Photoshop right after this. Handy Hudsonite here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I focus on tips, hacks, and reviews so that you can get the job done. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can get up to date on when my videos go up. Video thumbnails are one of the most important aspects of getting people to watch your videos on YouTube. You see a lot of different techniques that people use to get people to click on their video, whether it's a quality image, whether it's using a lot of text, whether it's using bold colors. What's the best strategy for getting people to click on your thumbnail to watch your content? Well, I'm going to show you the way that I make my thumbnail.
That is a bit of handy Hudsonite. Second possibility there. We are going to look at possibility number 3, but before we do that, stop everything, hold the phone. We need a blue wrench for the Fun Fan Network. There you go. That blue wrench is for you to post links to things that you think we should look at. We are NeedsMoreSubs. We are all about small YouTube channels on the YouTube. And if you have a small YouTube channel or you know one that you like, we would appreciate links to it and anything you've been working on lately. Hey, it's Will's World Media. Welcome to the stream. We appreciate what you do also. Will's World Media has a very, very awesome YouTube channel that I highly recommend everyone check out. It is a YouTube channel that is what is in what is called our blind spot. We have we like to list a lot of channels that are under 1,000 subscribers, and then when they get over 1,500 subscribers, they can get in the long line queue for the bigger, smaller ones and everything. Will's World Media is kind of like in between those. I'm like very much waiting for to get to the 1,500. I want to list Will's World Media on the thing because it's an awesome YouTube channel that you should totally check out. Gotten very derailed, gotten very sidetracked with my squirrel brain is off on a tangent, chasing some nuts somewhere, I don't know. I am going to get back to the tree. Here I am. Hello, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, so we have a third possibility, which is our returning challenger, and that is called Razvan Fitness Journey. It has the 356 subscribers there. It is about fitness and body sculpting apparently, and muscle building and such. Let me tell you about it in their own words rather than my feeble attempt at their words. I am a fitness enthusiast who transformed his passion into a full-time career, helping others achieve their fitness goals and hoping to motivate people to embrace a balanced and healthy lifestyle and take their fitness to the next level. With a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy, a master's degree in fitness and body aesthetics, plus several years competing on the national and world stage as a bodybuilder. Okay, let's see a little bit about what goes on the Raz Fitness Journey. Here is some of the latest video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but yeah, here we go. So, on most of my leg sessions I start with either squats or deadlifts, stiff-legged or Romanian deadlifts. But in this particular one I started with squats, and obviously what you saw in the first part of the clip.
So those are our three possibilities. We have iJazz Movies doing the cinematic outdoor adventures. We had the handy Hudsonite giving us DIY tips, life hacks, and such things. And we had Raz Fitness doing the body fitness sculpting kind of a thing. This is the point in time where we vote with our passions. We see who has some feelings, some preference for one of those three YouTube channels. Who will get us on the board first with some preference, slight or very, very strong in one direction or another? Timey Lives really likes the iJazz movies. Says that the film work and the music and everything was working together, putting it all together there with the iJazz movies. Petty is lending a little bit more strength to the iJazz preference, thinking that iJazz will be. We're heading in that direction towards iJazz being the awesome channel for tomorrow. Out of curiosity question, why are we feeling yucky today? What is our impetus for feeling yucky today? Is that something that we're going to be doing on your live stream? So we are strongly heading in the direction of the iJazz movies. If anybody out there has some passionate feelings in another direction, you would probably need to be going in that direction right now. Because iJazz is definitely the front runner, sort of taking off with it there. Once upon a long time ago, our good friend Stephanie Douglas there, she was in the chat and she suggested that we track down a sample of some mandolin. I am going to try to resuscitate that sample, see how it's working there, see if it fits into this sound soup that we got going. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left, and we got 2 channels to get through. We had a bigger one, bigger, medium, bigger. Well, this one was pretty bigger, I would have to say. This we don't get. We list channels that have more than 1,500 subscribers on the Wednesdays, but not very often do we list them that have more than 10,000 subscribers. But this one has more than 10,000 very recently. It just recently got to that point. And it is well earned, because even at 10,000 subscribers, this channel really, really needs more subs. Really, really. This is the YouTube channel of Mr. Jack Rackham, teaching us some historical history things. I really dug this when I saw it, and I think you will dig it too. I just need to find it, and then I can show you what I'm talking about here with Jack Rackham. Interesting and notable historical figures and places. This is called The Rise and Fall of Babylon. This is a little example of Jack Rackham for you guys. Enjoy.
Empire that yada 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 was super cool and stuff. Turns out it went from podunk city-state to greatest empire in the world and back again in like 50 years. Welcome to the Bronze Age. Enjoy it while it lasts, because there's not nearly enough information from this era for me to come back this far again. At the time of recording, every video I've made is fit between the end of the Roman Republic and the 70s. Well, Hammurabi's Babylon was about as old to, say, Nero as Nero is to us. We're not even talking about the beginning of history here either. Ur was as old to Hammurabi as Hammurabi was to Nero. But we're definitely far enough back that thorough biographies from the time period are scarce, to put it lightly. But we got this one. The year is 1792 BC. Maybe, depends who you ask. And mighty Babylon is completely insignificant, being one of many little city-states founded by the Amorites who'd wandered in from the west and were considered nothing more than moseying barbarians. Of course, this was back in the day when anyone more than a couple hundred miles away may as well have had antennae, but still, the Babylonians were nobodies. So when Hammurabi spent the first couple decades of his reign bolstering the city's defenses, and his neighbors asked, "Hey, what you doing over there, Hammurabi?" And he said, "Oh, nothing, don't worry about it." They evidently believed him. But uh-oh, regional powerhouse Aweome is sacking cities and trying to take over lower Mesopotamia. Well, they know better than to take on everybody in a fair fight, so they try to get Babylon to square off with the city-state of Larsa. But wouldn't you know it, they both pass their perception checks and decide it's time to teach Aweome a lesson. Well, all that military preparation panned out, but Babylon had to do most of the work, which Hammurabi was not too happy about. So what does he do? He marches south on his former allies with the help of some new allies. But then his new allies, well, their cities are thrown into unrest because all their soldiers are down south helping Hammurabi. So Hammurabi looks north and says, "Here, let me help you with that." While his approach was slightly more savvy than, "We are marching east until we hit the sunrise!" The idea was similar. He had all of Mesopotamia bowing down to him in no time. And one advantage to spending time not chasing the edge of the world meant that he got to do some kingly things with his new empire, even if he missed the opportunity to name 20 cities after himself. Instead, he got to deal with floods, amend calendars, manage livestock, and all the wonderful quotidian duties of a king that were probably more important to the average Babylonian than the conquest of distant city-state number 35. And I should probably introduce the elephant in the room and the real reason you know his name, Hammurabi's Code. In all honesty, its significance is mostly lost on me. It's certainly extensive. Everybody knew exactly what to do if they gave their child to a nurse but she let it die by nursing someone else's kid at the same time, or if a surgeon had an unsuccessful surgery, or some kid said, "You're not my real dad," and the answer was bodily mutilation. It also influenced Babylonian law for centuries. Even after the city was sacked by one people group and traded to another, they changed very little of Hammurabi's laws, revering him as a model ruler and in some cases a deity. 1,000 years after his death, people...
And that is the awesomeness that is Jack Rackham. You can find out a lot about history in brief little entertaining capsules. And that brings us to Thursday, which is today. Thursday is today, that's true. And we added, about 55 minutes ago, we added another awesome... I need to refresh because my Twitter wasn't even Yeah, it wasn't open. Yeah, we gotta refresh Twitter and figure out which channel got added there. And it is the channel of Thomas Strobel. This recommendation was brought to us by Mr. Christopher Mast over at Legion of Weirdos, who did a feature on this channel. And when I saw it, I was like, yes, wow. Very wow. There are 830 subscribers over there on the Thomas Strobel, and he does some small-scale model films and some travelogues and all kinds of cool, interesting things. We are going to conclude today's program with a little bit of what goes on over on Thomas Strobel's channel. Please enjoy this brief sampling. And that one was short and sweet and is over already. Okay. Excuse me for that. My squirrel brain and my Star Wars brain live right next to each other in the same area of my skull. Thank you very much for joining us here on Needs More Subs, a live stream again for Thursday, March the 28th. Repeating the programming note for earlier is that we will not be broadcasting next week, and there will be no channels next week, as we will be taking another break to do the videos that we intended to do during our last break, but instead did a whole bunch of database programming. Okay. So we will see you back here on Tuesday, which will be the 9th of April, I do believe. Enjoy your times. Enjoy the YouTube videos that you watch. Please feel free to contact me if you need to talk to me about anything, particularly if you have any willingness at all to participate in our big 1 year of Needs More Subs anniversary top secret project. We would definitely like to involve you in that. So, yeah, get at us. Give us a ringy-ding, let us know. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you. That's all I got. So I will say, peace. And, see you later.